Hey there, wild things, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Becky and today we're going to be doing a smidge of wrapping. Grab your wrapping paper and a couple supplies and we can wrap together. Alright, let's get started with the wrapping paper. I have 4 rolls of wrapping paper here from Target. I think they were $5 a roll. I have 2 types of tape, some scissors, a Sharpie, gift tags also from Target, as well as tissue paper, boxes, bows that match my wrapping paper, and saved bows from last year. I will not be showing you guys anything that's inside these boxes just to keep the secrecy in case my friends and family watch these videos, but I was lucky enough with the purchase of this gift. They also gave me a box and tissue paper to wrap it in. I'm trying to wrap it nice and snug so it fits well in the box, and then I'm going to use a sticker here to hold the tissue paper. This wrapping paper is by the Los Angeles Paper Co., but I bought it at Target. It's really nice, thick Christmas paper. You don't have to worry about accidentally ripping it, and it has these nice serrated edges for easy cutting. So the first thing I do is I lay the box down on the tissue paper and try to pull it as close to one edge as possible. I use an X-Acto knife to cut through the paper so I get a nice crisp line, and that makes it easier to wrap the next present. I flip the box over so the logo's on the top, so that when you open it, the presents are facing up, if that makes sense. Using the lines on the underside of the wrapping paper, I can make sure my box is even and there's enough paper on either side to make wrapping a little bit more easy for me. If your wrapping paper doesn't have a crisp edge, you can fold the edge over so you get a nice smooth line. Luckily, this is the first cut on this paper, so the lines are nice and even, and that's again what I use my X-Acto knife for. I'm obsessed with my flat edges, so the first thing I do is I fold over the top there, and we'll put a bolt of tape against the end of the paper onto the box. Next, I fold in the corners, making sure they're nice and sharp and crisp. Folding down the edges here, I add 1 bolt of tape to each side so that you have this nice triangle shape, but we don't flip down the top flap yet. I'm going to do the other side first. Cutting off the excess. The lined paper is great because I can use the lines to measure how much I also want to cut off because I want it to be even on both sides. I'm going to do the same thing on this side, folding down from the top first, taping that to the box, crisping the edges and folding those in as well. The last thing I'll do is I'll fold over the top. If your edge is not straight, again, you can fold in that edge to get a nice straight even line and tape that so your edges look crisp and clean. Whilst wrapping my presents, I watched the Christmas movie White Christmas with Bing Crosby and Rosemary Clooney, and it was just so much fun. I'm really starting to feel more of the holidays. What do you do while you wrap presents? Choosing bows for me is always a little bit difficult. I like them in varying sizes and I like them to match the paper as best they can. Typically, I'll try several different bows on each package to make sure I've chosen the one that fits perfectly, as well as the gift tags. These are from Target. They're $5, I believe, for 90 tags, which is plenty, and I'll even have some left over for next year. I typically write to whoever the gift's going to, and then from Santa. Throughout the entire year, I save my leftover Amazon boxes in various sizes so that I always have boxes around the holidays to package gifts in. Amazon boxes also make it really easy to wrap because of that thick black tape that they use. It's easy to find a middle ground on your box to make sure your wrapping paper ends up relatively even. So I have a little too much wrapping paper on this one side, so I'm gonna go ahead, grab my scissors and trim off that strip. You're gonna save the strips because you can also use them as gift tags if you just wanna cut them or if you have something long and skinny to wrap. A trick to make your bow stay is that each bow is going to have a little long strip on the very underside. Just put a piece of tape on that strip underneath the bow and it will stick right to whatever you're wrapping. And there you have it! We wrapped a bunch of gifts today. I got to watch a holiday movie. I am definitely feeling in the spirit. I hope you guys picked up some tips and tricks here today. What do you guys think about my wrappings? I think they are so pretty. They look so great underneath both trees, and I'm so excited to have my friends and family open their presents. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video, and happy holidays!